Today is a very exciting day because today is the day that we get a new car and I finally get rid of my Suzuki Swift. So if you've been following me for a while or you know me personally, I have had the same car since before I got my license. I bought this car brand new when I was 17. It's a 2014 Suzuki Swift. And I love it. Like I've loved driving it. It hasn't done me wrong. It's had no issues. Obviously I've being a P plater, don't recommend to get a brand new car, but because it's been through a lot, but it's the end of an era. So long story short, basically we ordered a different car about 7 months ago. We initially wanted a Kia Sorento, and so we went in July and placed an order, and the salesman said it'll be 12 months. So we're like, that's fine, like whatever. We knew pretty much whatever we bought we'd have to wait. So yeah, we've been waiting just about 6 months. Ryan's sister also ordered a different Kia about 3 months before us, and was told 3 to 4 months. It's now been 9 months and she still doesn't have an ETA. And I like pretty much just joined this Facebook group for like Kia Sorento owners, and heaps of people were just posting like their wait times and like when they got their car, how long they'd been waiting, and etc, etc. So a lady posted in the group saying that she was like 16 months into her wait with no ETA, and she bought from the exact same dealership as us. And I sent it to Ryan and I was like, you know what, like we're really like, we're not getting this car in 12 months. We're probably not going to get it in 18 months. If she ordered before us, and she's been waiting 16 plus months. So we decided to cancel our order, and she in this group actually posted that she'd gone into a different dealership, not Kia, and bought and spoke to them, and they had like pre-ordered stock coming in. So she managed to get her hands on a different car, which was only like a 6-week wait. So I messaged her and I was like, where did you go? Because obviously like she lives around me. She went to the same dealership with Kia. And we were just talking and I was like, awesome, okay, I'm gonna go in and have a chat to them. We went in and had a chat to them. This was like less than a month ago. And Ryan and I both test drove the car. We were there for a few hours. And she's like, what color do you want? And I was like, black. And she's like, well, you're in luck because we have a black one in like the range. We wanted like the top of the range coming in. It's at sea at the moment. It'll come in early Jan. Like just super, super lucky. So that's a big relief because obviously I drive a Swift. Ryan has a sedan. Even sedans are pretty like, it's roomy in the back, but the boot space isn't great with a pram. So I'm just so happy we're gonna have this car today. We pick it up in like an hour, and we're gonna be all set to go before this next baby comes, which just takes a lot of stress off because yeah, I just don't know how we would have got by lugging 2 kids and a double pram around in a sedan or Suzuki Swift. Anyway, I'm just obviously getting ready now. Jamie, Ryan's sister's coming in half an hour to watch Lincoln for us while we go down because they said it'll probably take like an hour to do the handover. I'm trading my car in, so yeah, they'll have to do the handover and then they'll run us through everything. Obviously we check over it, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I said to Ryan, you're driving it out of the dealership because like I'm too nervous to drive it. It's just such a big car. It's a 7-seater. So yeah, from a Suzuki Swift to a 7-seater all-wheel drive, I think it's going to take a little while for me to get used to, but it's fine. It has the cameras, it has, you know, all the things, all the tech. So I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm really excited and I can't wait to show you guys what we ended up getting. So yeah. One last look at the Swift, Ryan. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, piece of shit.
It's been good, old mate.
No, it hasn't. It's been terrible. You've hit wombats, you've nearly written it off. It's not Highlander, it's just a piece of shit.
It served me well. Are you driving? Are you?
I can't fit in the fucking passenger seat. It's a clown car. 4 clowns. That's what you drive. Jesus.
Excited?
No.
She is.
Cheese. There you go, gonna total it in the Macca's drive-thru. Write it off, let's go.
Chris and Obi getting our first coffee in the new car.
Maybe some chippies.
We're not eating in this car.
You're not. You eat like a pig.
How you feeling, Mr. Ralph Lauren?
That's my father's name. I want you, Kevy. My chicken boy. My chicken Kevy.
Lincoln! Hi, Gabby.
I was thinking, imagine like... Linky, there's the water.
Look!
Water. Water.
Kevin. Hello, it's been a couple of weeks now since we picked up our new car, and I thought I would just give you a little bit of an update on how I'm finding it and just kind of tell you about it and like what we ended up getting, because I don't think I even mentioned what model or anything it was. So yeah, welcome to my garage. I'm going to show you the car quickly. So there he is. He is a beast. So we ended up getting a Hyundai Santa Fe Highlander in diesel all-wheel drive. So here he is. Firstly, I thought I'd show you the boot, which is just incredible. This is my pram at the moment, my single pram. But as you can see, like I've got so much room, and like height-wise, I've got room. I did actually do my shopping the other day with this and like 8 shopping bags and the nappy bag in here because I just had left it in there and I had so much room still. So yeah, love the boot. It is so much easier, especially even just the height, how tall it is of getting the pram into the car, especially now that I'm heavily pregnant. So it is a 7-seater. That's why you see like the cup trays on here and like the vents, but you can't see, we've got the liner down, we got this cargo liner with it, but the seats are under there. I don't know if we'll really use the back seats often, especially when we get a capsule in. We probably won't really be able to access the back seats, but that's fine. Like we wanted the extra boot space, so that's why we got the 7-seater. And then this is the inside. See, I don't know if you can see the lighting underneath here. It's got like all the lighting, which is pretty cool, and you can change it all. But yeah, this is the inside of the car. And my favorite feature is this sunroof. It's actually called a moonroof, but it goes all the way back. It is amazing. I love it so much. I actually wasn't sure if I was gonna actually use it, but I use it heaps. So yeah, I'm definitely glad we got that. And I'll just put these lights on. That's the back there. It's pretty spacious in the back, like height-wise and legroom-wise, it's really spacious. This is one of my favorite features in the car. You can actually move this seat forward from the driver's side, which is good. So if you've got someone like getting into the back, you don't have to like reach over the side there. You can just adjust this seat like that, which is pretty cool. The other little feature that I love that I haven't seen on any other cars is this little compartment down here. It is perfect. I always carry like a little bag, and it fits my bag perfectly in here. It also has charging points too, so you've got like your charging point up here, your wireless charger, and then an extra one there if you need. But I just love that you can keep your bag there and it's out of the way, because Ryan always complains when I leave my bag on the floor if he's a passenger. Another feature which is really great for kids is these retractable sunshades. Like, how cool is that? It literally sinks into, it's like built in the car, and you can just pop it up when you want it up and pop it down when you want it down. You don't have to store it anywhere. You can still have the window down with it up and whatever. It's awesome. The other side has it as well. Then yeah, you've got your push button start. It has literally so many tech features. I'll start it now so you can see. We all both have our own users, which is pretty cool. And it has preset seat positions. So like if Ryan gets in the car and it's too close, he just presses 1 and the seat will automatically adjust to his settings, which is pretty cool. There's the, what is it called? The dash. This has been really good, this screen. It's just really easy to use. It has Apple CarPlay, it has everything. Passenger talk, so I can actually talk to the people in the back. It like projects your voice so you're not like shouting and like leaning back to talk. Yeah, there's just a lot on here, which is really cool. Then you've got this sort of cluster. At first, I was like, this is too many buttons, and everyone that gets in there like, that's a lot of buttons. Like, it is kind of, I was like, it is a bit dated. I do prefer the Kia sort of display here, but it has been really helpful, and I find like you get fingerprints on this sort of like, this sort of screen, whereas like here it stays really clean and it's really easy to find when you're driving, like if you want the aircon up or you want the parking cameras on. Yeah, it's really good. So it has a 360 camera there, and then it has like all the other cameras, side cameras. Like, it just has so many cameras. It's so cool. And I think that's what makes it, driving it, so easy, because it has all the cameras. Heated and cooled seats, which has just been very good. Like, it's just such a luxury. Yes, you don't need it, but it's a lovely feature. Parking sensors, so it'll yell at you when there's parking. Dual split climate control, so like I can change my climate on this side, and then the other passenger can have like a different temp on their side. I don't know, there's so many things. This is actually a wireless charger in here, so you just slot your phone in there. It's got a nice big storage compartment there. Do you love my Macca's fries in there? Glove box and a little like bench here, which is good for passengers with like wallets or phones or keys or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much the main things. It has a bunch of safety features: automatic braking, lane assist, adaptive cruise control. I could go on with all the features, but yeah, I definitely am very happy with the car. I was like, I wanted the Kia, and I was honestly just set on the Kia for the aesthetic look, but now that I'm in this car, like, I'm so happy with it. It's so comfortable to drive. The seats have like really good lumbar support, and they're really comfy. That was the one thing compared to the Kia that I've noticed. The Kia seats are not as comfortable as this. And then just little things that make it a bit different are like that little shelf that's underneath the center console thing. That's really cool. It's got all leather, like in here it's all the Napa leather, and it just makes it feel a bit more luxe, whereas the Kia is more of that like soft plasticky, I don't know, look. It's just not as nice. I'm very happy with the car. It has actually been surprisingly not too hard to drive. I feel like I do use the parking cameras a lot when I'm parking because I still don't sort of know my bearings. But in terms of just driving on the road, it doesn't feel big. It's nice to be higher up. And it's just a really comfortable, good family car. we will have this for years and years and years to come. So yeah, we wanted to make sure we got something that was going to last if we did decide to have a third child. I didn't want to have to upgrade a car again, so that's really the reason why we went with the bigger car, the 7-seater, just for more boot space, because you know, you have more kids, you need more space in the boot, you know, if you want to go away and stuff, it just makes it a bit harder if you've got a small car. And then also as well, in the back seats, fitting 3 seats, like child seats across the second row can be really hard in the mid-size SUVs. So I had a lot of people, I did a bit of research saying that, like, yeah, they had like a mid-size SUV and they had to upgrade when they had a third child because it just like was too squishy in the back. So yeah, that is definitely why we got this car. But yeah, super happy with it.